Did you call Matt Keane and demand that Malcolm Turnbull be removed as chair of the Net Zero Commission?
Oh, look, I spoke to Matt, no demand required. We realised quickly that Malcolm was talking outside of his brief and his remit. We saw that it was an issue. There was a backlash by the Liberal branches on the ground, not just right-wing branches or Conservatives, but the moderates. People were not happy with the appointment. I got it wrong. I did not oppose the appointment. I've said that clearly. I gave the benefit of the doubt to Malcolm Turnbull. I didn't want to be seen as being biased. Everyone knows about my comments many years ago when I asked for him to resign as Christmas gift to Australia as Prime Minister, because he failed in my mind as a Prime Minister. But I set that all aside, giving him the benefit of the doubt, and got it wrong. And I put my hand up and said, got it wrong. And so yesterday, in that conversation with Matt, no demands required. I think common sense prevailed and the right decision. And I've noticed Mr Turnbull on the airwaves today blaming everyone else like he always does. He never takes responsibility for his very poor timing and comments on mining.
Do you agree that for every new coal mine that's open in New South Wales, it makes it harder for the state to achieve net zero?
We've got a future of coal policy and statement in place. It's been in place for 15 to 18 months, something I've worked on as mining minister. I'm the Deputy Premier. I chose to be the mining minister because I know how important it is as a sector and as an industry. That is our plan, and we'll work to net zero emissions by 2050 with all industries from agriculture, transport, mining. But it doesn't mean we need a moratorium. It doesn't mean we have to end mining as we know it. Technology is changing, and we shouldn't be scaring our communities. These jobs are so important. Royalty is so important to funding our hospitals and schools. We don't need the scare campaign of an individual former Prime Minister or anyone else. I'm here in Muswellbrook. They support mining. They know at some point in the future, decades ahead, the resource will run out. The market will play in that space. And we need to plan for that, but no need to scare anyone today.
So, but just to that question again, each new coal mine that's open, does that not make it harder to achieve net zero?
Well, it probably does, but again, no one's taking into account the technological changes that will occur in the decades ahead as we reach 2050, and the way you can mitigate some of the emissions out of mining, how we can deal with coal. And, again, if we believe we're a global player, and this is what I always get annoyed with everybody in this space, if we believe we're a global player, we know we've got the cleanest coal on Earth, and our coal is in high demand, we still have to look at being part of that coal export program and selling our coal if we want to be a global player. But again, the ideologues have hijacked the debate. Here I'm in Muswellbrook. We're back in mining decades ahead.
John Barilaro, appreciate your time today. Thank you.
My pleasure.